am I doing the base cap right up to the top level? Because no sense being all out in front of everybody working. Besides that, I can set the camera here on the shelf. Actually, I'm going to probably move over here because I'll have this wall then. Because my office is actually right there, and my actual area is like, let's see if I can, it's right in there somewhere. Anywho, that garage over there, that's the manager's parking. And this is where I park at a lot of times, just so I can actually see the bike from the window. And I got a post here, so people don't just randomly back into me. Anywho, next stage, we'll be taking things all apart. Alright, there we go. A little cool up here. Got my spike here, my vampire spike thing that I use. So I got fog mod. I can't do that. Works good. Get things out of my pocket, like my employee badge, my cell phone. Now, I kind of pre-packed, got a towel, since I don't have a Lewinsky knee pad, for those of you that remember that. Tool, old DeWalt tape, that I throw things into. Other little ratty stuff. One of the things I'm going to be doing is parts. Obviously. These don't need to be in there. Now, here's the camera. Alright. One thing's here. See, these, I never tighten them back up. Or anything. I just left them loose. I had a clue I was taking them out. I'm sure there's a sneakier way of getting them out, but see the cracks for and we got the scratches. Oops. Hope I get the camera on it. See there? And there's just enough to get my thing a little bit. See, it's got a little bit of a thing here and here. And these are from the previous owner. And this side had about the same until that lady pulled out in front of me. So she did a number to it when she got me. And set this down. So get both hands on this. This is not cooperate. Don't forget the fairing stick. Man. Ouch. Cold finger plus tension. Ouch. Yeah. Alright. Started watching those. No, that's pretty much. Okay. This side coming in already. Alright. Okay, long story short. Turn a bolt. Like so, you turn it to the top. The lower thing now. Lower. Now, these R1 mirrors I put on here. Kind of interesting how I put them on. Anybody who might want to know. See. I'm going to switch the focus up too close. Okay. See there? Little nut. See, and I've still got the original nut here. That one out here in the back. You can see that. That is actually the second one to the R1 mirror. So basically each side is being held on with one. It's got two holes in it. It only needed the one. but these kind of nuts here are really nice. They're hello. It's a 12 millimeter. How goes it?
I'm not following you, we just have to be going in the same direction.
You been what?
I said I'm not following you, we just have to be going in the same direction.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You got the bag right there?
Oh yeah, the little scanner you got?
Yeah. Well, the subbook is broke, so I just go by and look at it.
Ah. I know what's good.
Oh, you're one of those photographers, huh?
Yeah.
You're going to take a picture of yourself on your motorcycle, huh?
Actually, it's this motorcycle. They made it from 1987 all the way to 2009.
I know.
And the group I belong to is on that forum. And it's just a bike. And
Kawasaki let the good times roll, huh?
for sure. For this one anyway.
Yeah, well, I know that my mom's really into motorcycles.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of bikes you got?
Any of them and all of them.
Personally, I like the more upright bikes. I used to say cruisers, but cruisers would not be exactly the right term.
Yeah.
The ones that you lay back more. I don't the forward foot peg. I'm not a fan
She likes
of
those. She likes Hondas, and she likes those are three preferences.
My favorite has been this bike.
Yeah.
I've spent $15,000.
She likes those. Yeah.
I spent $15,000 on one bike. Bank come along, took it away from me. I lost the job. Sorry. I loved it, but a lesson I learned during that whole thing was you can spend a lot of money on a toy and not get any more fun than spend a little bit of money. And when I did with this, I only spent $800 on it. And my insurance is $100 a year. And
this thing of gas mileage you got?
well, this thing here, right now, the carb on it. Carbs are goofy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So I got new parts for them that I'm reworking, and they're going to go in here. But basically, when everything's running right, it should be about 55 miles an hour.
That's what I'm saying. I know that's good.
Right now, it's only getting like 40, which is not the greatest.
I could live with that.
Well, today,
If my car could get 40, I'd be happy.
well, today a lot of cars get that, you know?
Mine gets about 32.
It's like Kevin, the guy that moved here
But
with me.
you got to realize, I don't do a whole lot of highway driving coming here to work, you know. I do a lot of stop and go stuff, you know, so that's why my mileage is so low, you know.
Yeah.
If I was riding on the highway more, you know, I get better mileage, but 32 for C driving I think isn't bad.
And to be honest, I think on the motorcycles, that might be right as well too.
Yeah, you do a lot of C driving, you know.
You know, ever since I moved here, I've not been on the highway very much at all. I think I went on it twice. Back when I went to my sister's out in Union.
That's what I'm saying, you know, that's what kills your gas mileage. All that stopping and going. Yeah, my mom could show you all the scars she's got on her legs from her motorcycle accidents.
You know what I got?
What's that?
I've only got one scar. Right there.
That's not bad.
And that scar came from where my radio came through my arm. And it was because it wasn't on this kind of, well, this body style bike. It was the old ZX600. That was on a track. And that's it. I was wearing full leather, head to toe. Only thing, the rest of it I got sore.
Good, too. Yeah, I had a roommate in California. one time and just demolished his helmet.
Yeah.
But you know what? He still had his brain. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny here that I found? That there is a lot of people here that ride with trucks for no gear. And I think the only reason they ride is what they do, like with the helmet, because they have to.
Let me tell you, if he skidded, you know, so far, I mean, if he hadn't had that helmet, he wouldn't have had a brain, you know. I mean, the helmet was completely destroyed, but you know, you can always replace the helmet, right?
Oh yeah.
But a brain is hard to replace.
These days, insurance companies will pay for it. How much?
Exactly.
Now, we had understand why people ride without whenever...
Yeah, I don't know anybody that rides without a helmet.
Here it's illegal.
Oh yeah, but I don't see anybody ride without a helmet.
But in Colorado...
I mean, to me, you're just playing roulette with your brains, you know.
Right.
I was a paramedic, you know, before they had helmets. So I'm going to tell you, I've seen too many people with their heads bashed in, you know, because they didn't have a helmet. You know, where they were in a trauma ward at the ICU, brain dead, you know, just a heartbeat. You don't want to do that.
No.
You don't want to go there.
There's pictures all over the internet where
Well,
people have, you know, they show them where they got holes in their body. In fact, last night, I was looking at some old videos I had. Because of that stuff that's been going on, that had to do with all that. Because in Colorado, we lost a guy on Coal Mine Canyon.
yeah.
He was going down around a curve too high.
Yeah.
And
That's what happened to my friend. He was, you know, those ribbon entrances or exits on the highway, you know, where you go around, you know, and it's supposed to slow you down.
yeah.
Yeah, a car, you know, just ran him off the road, you know, and he skidded all over the place.
Oh, no.
One thing, when I'm in a car, you know, I give you guys a lot of respect. If you guys can't do like a lot of motorcycles who try to, you know, drive between cars and stuff like that. That's not smart.
Well, that
My
here,
mom doesn't do that.
here, they got a gray line for that here. They don't know if it's legal or not. It basically doesn't say you can't do it, but
It's risky business.
at the same time, they don't say that you can't do it.
Right.
You know,
I
some
know.
people do it, and then they're asking for trouble, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't know any place where you'd have to be in that big a hurry that you would have to drive in between cars, you know.
Well, it's not about being in that big a hurry. There's some areas, like in California,
Yeah.
gridlock traffic, I could see it being useful, but...
Yeah, but not here.
Right.
I'm talking about here in St. Louis. I've seen gridlock traffic here. It's not that bad, you know.
No,
Yeah, now
I've never seen gridlock traffic here yet.
I haven't either. That's why I say, you know, gridlock traffic here is, I know my mom goes, get that. Traffic is horrible, you know. I used to live in L.A. Let me tell you, the traffic here is nothing compared to traffic there. I mean, you've got traffic jams 24 hours a day, gridlock 7 days a week.
Well, when I was in Colorado, we had gridlock there.
Yeah.
And when I went to California to visit, I saw gridlock there.
Exactly.
But
It's something compared to here.
I come here to visit my sister.
No.
Yeah, we was doing something, and I don't remember where it was. We was going somewhere, and they were like, "We better go for rush hour."
Yeah. And then you see a few cars, you know, and that's rush
Really?
hour.
Yeah, they saw 3 cars. I saw 3 cars go past. Oh, we missed it. I'm sitting there going,
Exactly.
what? I'd be happy during rush hour in Colorado, and at least in Denver, to actually be moving on I-25.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I remember in LA, you would stop, and people would actually run out of gas, you know, waiting through traffic, you know. And it wasn't their gas tank was empty when they started. It's just they waited so long. That's why I say the traffic here is not. There's no reason why you should have the split between cars here is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can see that. There is places where they have gridlock. Just say, what I would suggest is maybe drive on the shoulder. You know, it'd probably be a little safer than driving in the car. You know, I don't do that just because the traffic is so, you know, nail stuff. You know. I'm surprised it's okay. Yeah, that's the thing of it. What do you do if you're going between cars and somebody opens their car door too? Right. And on gridlock, that does happen. I know in California, that's what worries me. When I went to Denver, I'd be worried about too. My buddy that I met there, he was like, come on, Ash, let's go. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cool. No. And I did it, but I was still nervous. Well, I would be because people, they wouldn't necessarily pull out in front of you, but what they would do is you're splitting along and then move over just to scare you. Oh, I know. I have no respect for bikes and ATM machines.
Yeah, they also got U.S. Bank and all the snacks here.
Yeah.
But I like U.S. Bank.
I do too. Hopefully you won't be negative anymore now if they don't have those unsightly charges. Yeah, that's ridiculous. To use an ATM machine, they should never charge it or something like that.
Yeah, I've not had any problems, I guess, in the last 5 or 6 years.
You probably won't now that they've given up those ATM fees. I would have had problems with that too if I would have been within 5 or 6 years ago they would have changed the charges.
Anywho, now, I've gotten all the parts off, and you can see this is in one piece. Where the motor was rubbing, it flaked it on a couple places. I think it got warm there. Magnets are still good. I just passed over top of the socket. See, it picks up the socket, but it doesn't necessarily hang on to it. But the magnets work really good as far as tripping the sensors. Did notice a few things here. One, I noticed my seals are leaking, and my fender here is cracked. So, looks like I'll be taking that off to fix. Maybe, if I get around to it. Everything looks good though. I actually kind of like the look here. But that whole fairing stain, I'm taking it off. Not today, but next weekend, more than likely. I'm going to take it loose here, and Garrett, you'll get all of these bolts except for these ones, you know, that actually hold something else on. But the headlight, I'm going to unplug it. And you won't get the plug that goes to this, so you'll need to find another plug. And the cable, I'm keeping the cable. You'll get used to it. You'll have the actual cluster, which, looking here, that's what I was taking pictures of when he was talking. Actually, I don't see any cracks whatsoever. Headlight's in good shape. I haven't replaced the bulb. I don't know how old it is, so that will probably need to be replaced. Everything seems to be great. Next stage is actually putting the new parts on that I bought. I'll probably put some edger on this. I saw somebody else that did that. Anywho, looking good. Party on. Thought I'd get a sign real quick of the signals I'm putting on the front. Of course, yeah, they're pretty bright. When they go on the front, they should be plenty adequate. Alright, I got everything off, and I'm actually going to pack everything up now and be going back and making another video here to put everything up. So basically this is everything. That's why I carried a backpack, did what I needed to do. Basically 4 bolts held it on, and it was good to go. Awesome. See y'all back there, and because I'll have my hands full, I won't be doing any videoing on my walk back. I'll do that later. And the stuff. Right there, doing its thing. And by the way, this is what I see during the day. And make this